What the podcast, tell me what's a-happening. 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 Why should you want to know? Don't you mind about the podcast? Don't you try to listen to it. Just take the link over to YouTube and watch the live show instead. Whoa, watch the video podcast instead.
Yeah. Wow.
I like the first take better.
No, I love this.
But here we
take.
are.
Stop.
How's that?
Don't. Come on.
Well.
That was great.
We don't take multiple takes. It's all one take around
It's a
here.
one-shot
Just saying it in real
show,
time
they
now.
call
Come on.
us. Welcome to What the Podcast. I'm Ryan,
I'm John.
and together we are
Ryan and John.
on the couch, as always, Cara, Olivia, Tafolla,
What's
our
up?
producers.
Best producers in the world.
Couldn't do it without them.
We really couldn't.
Let's do this thing. Let's jump right into it. John,
Yeah.
what are we talking about today?
Today, well, we should talk about what we recently did
Yeah.
yesterday. All, the four of us went to a Padre game.
Some team bonding.
Ooh.
Team bonding. And what a team bonding it was.
It
I'll
really
tell ya.
was.
So,
Wait.
wait.
Oh.
Harmonizing.
Oh.
Oh, no. No.
All right. Charge.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
And that's,
Baseball game.
yeah. So we went to a baseball game. Padres against the Brewers. Of course, we were big Padre
Boo.
fans.
Heck
We
yeah.
love the
Big Padre
Padres.
fans. And they punish us for it.
Yeah.
The Padres, that is.
Yeah, they lost. Shocker, 3-1. But a lot of really cool things happened. I mean, when's the last time you've been to a game?
At least 2 years.
2 years.
Well, right? Because
No.
we didn't go all of
Oh.
2020.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
Yeah,
I guess a year.
Possibility.
I guess a year and a half.
Well, Cara Work, you're a Pod Squad member. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on air. but
Yeah.
I'm saying it.
It's too
How-
late.
Are you?
how- Well, are you allowed to say your? Yeah, probably.
Whoa,
Well,
we're
you
gonna
know
have
how
to cut
some
this
peop-
part out.
You know, how some people, some theme parks, you're like not allowed to say.
Oh, you have to say,
that
like, you're friends with them?
Yeah, that you're not.
No, we're
Cinderella
not that
or whatever.
important.
Do you consider Petco Park
Friends
as
with
a theme park?
Cinderella.
No, well,
I guess the theme
good
is
catch,
baseball.
Good catch. But I was just thinking, like in general,
And it is a park.
it's a park. You know, it's like an institution almost. You know, like
It's like
they have
entertainment.
characters.
They're like kind of characters.
But I guess you're not like the Friar. Then that would probably be a little like
Now, the Friar's different.
he can't say who he like. He can't say
Nope.
that he's a
No
friar.
one's allowed to know.
Whoa.
That
It's the
is so
Friar.
intriguing.
I'm friends with
He's
the
the
Friar.
Friar.
Do you know who the Friar is? Just say no.
Yeah,
course you do.
we're great friends.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, if I just throw out some names,
Okay.
can you
Casually?
just like
Yeah.
casually like blink
No.
maybe?
Is it
Robert Philly?
John.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
it's Robert Philly.
What
The
is the
first thing
name
I
Robert
want to
Philly
talk
mean to you?
about is hometown hero
Yes.
Joe Musgrove.
Ugh,
Okay.
our boy.
If you watch the game on Monday night,
My
the first game against the Brewers, I was so impressed. I felt like, and you can tell me what you think.
You were
I,
fangirling.
I thought like it was kind of like hype. Like
Yeah,
when I heard he
it
had
is.
he pitched the perfect game or whatever it's called, right? No hitter.
No
or whatever.
hitter.
No hitter.
There is a distinction.
Okay, he pitched the first no hitter for the Padres not too long ago in Texas.
Last week?
Last week.
Last
Week and a half ago.
Yeah.
It was
And
on
the big
like
deal,
a
the
Tuesday.
reason we say hometown heroes because he's from here, and you know he played for the Pirates for a little bit, and then recently got traded to the Padres, and then he pitches the first no hitter for the Padres in Padre history, which is really cool. So I kind of thought like there's a lot of hype here, you know.
a lot of hype.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
it's
when I-
awesome. Like like
And
you said,
I
it is.
respect it. I mean, I think it's super cool. But I was like, he's not going to be like in my head. I was like, he's not going to be like no hitter.
Yeah.
Joe Musgrove.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
He delivered.
13 strikeouts.
Great pitcher.
Last night. 13 is his career all-time high for him.
Yeah. Yep.
So if
Crazy.
he gets 9, then you get free pet treats, right?
Yeah.
If
that
you
what
went
it
to
is?
Petco today,
He does it every
you get
time.
free treats.
The dogs love him. The
Did
cats
we get any
really
of the other
love
stuff?
him.
They didn't win, so we didn't get a Big Mac or whatever.
Yeah.
No,
home
we didn't get a
runs.
home run.
I
Yeah.
feel like there were like so many things. Like
Big hack
yeah,
for a Big Mac. Right? That was what they had on the sign.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
saying.
But we
So
didn't
like,
get it.
I what I will say is I'm very impressed by Joe Musgrove. I'm like I'll say I'm new to baseball. Like I grew up going to baseball games at the Padres all the time with my dad and with my grandpa, and I really loved it. And then like kind of like stopped really caring probably around like high school age, and now I feel like I'm getting kind of back into it because I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I don't know, what would you say you're a big baseball?
I'm with you on that. No, also, but there's something about like the San Diego, like the hometown element that
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, like that's our sports team.
When we talked about the idea, like how, you know, I have friends they played the Dodgers last week, and Dodgers and
Blah.
San Diego are big time rivals.
Ugh.
And I have friends on social media that are Dodgers fans, and you wouldn't believe, like, people who I like really respected, and I still do, of course, but like people that I thought they're not kind of above this like social media bashing thing. They were like slamming the Padres. And again, I'm like a come again fan. Like I'm coming back to it.
Right.
So, and it's funny because my family gives me a bunch of crap. They're like, oh, you care about sports now?
Baseball fans.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't change. I can't like something new. And they're like, okay, you're right. But like, I immediately got so defensive of the Padres. I was like, these guys are being so rough. Like, the Dodgers suck. And I was like, and it's one of those things, like you said, like the nostalgia hometown team where you're like, I feel like you kind of jump on board when it's about your city. Maybe not everybody.
You get this like personal pride. Well, I think anyone is subject to it. Like you
Yeah.
get this like personal
if you
pride.
love San Diego, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. If you don't, like, well, who cares? You don't care about sports.
And also
probably.
now that
No.
we're like a little bit older and we don't really have to focus about like school or
Yeah.
anything, we can actually remember who the players are
Right.
and like
it's like it's almost like
There's
less,
less things to
fog.
think about.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
there's
You're
something
right.
to think about high school. You're like, we had like nothing to think about, and we were so worried about it. You know.
But isn't it true? Like, there's like a fog in high school. Like, you feel like you don't.
You feel like you're in your
feel
own
like you're
world.
asleep. Yeah, I felt like
There were plenty of baseball fans. I mean, it's
No, but
just
even
like
just,
not
like,
what you're into.
in
and then
general,
it is.
I'm like, what was I doing? Like, what did I spend so
I will
much
say,
time doing?
I think that's because it's connected to like appreciating living in San Diego. I don't know if I appreciated it when I was in
Yeah.
high school.
Well, then you're out of high school, yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's such
Now
a
you've
you know,
traveled
and now
a little
I've
bit.
chosen like I moved to LA. I did that.
Oh yeah.
Chosen to come back to San Diego, like I don't know.
LA sucks.
So there's like kind of that pride. There's that pride
Well,
that comes
all
in,
right.
seeps in during sports, and so I mean, but when I saw Joe Musgrove pitch, I'm like, this is no joke. I mean,
Yeah.
He was
He's a
great.
really good player, and so I mean, I'm having fun getting to know it, and I thought it was cool to go back to a game. I went to a game 2 weeks ago with my mom and dad and sister, and that's where it kind of like reignited for me a little bit because I was like,
So this
there-
is a 2-week journey for you.
A little bit.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit.
I'm into it.
Well, it started last week when I went to the first game, and because I was like, I kind of being back in the park, I was like, wow, I remember like all these memories of kind of
Sure.
growing up, and so I don't know, I had a great experience, and then getting to go with you guys was like a whole new experience because it was like, you know, being in the park, bringing back all those memories, and then being with like friends. Also, I remember times like going to the game with friends during high school,
Sure.
and going to like Park in the Park and like whatever. So how was your experience? What did you think?
Oh, I love it. I love going to Petco Park. I love seeing Padre games. It's just like vibe. I don't know. When you're there, and there was like just like crazy people sitting behind us too. Like
Oh,
I
so
just
awesome.
love that energy.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like Padre fans are do or die. Like it doesn't matter, you know,
Yeah.
if they're usually not winning, but sometimes I mean they've been doing great the past couple of years. So
Yeah, they're on their way, I think.
But,
Something
um,
special, but.
it's like a bad relationship. We just keep coming back to it. Like
Well, and I mentioned this in the car on the way home, and I was like, "This is why I think I stopped liking sports is because I get so invested to when we lose.
It's just
I'm
upsetting.
I'm like not crushed is like extreme, but I'm like I feel like defeated. I'm like man, like I wish we would have done better, you know. And so I think that's why I kind of
you have a personal connection to it.
yeah, I kind of
mean,
wrote myself out of it a little bit, like a long time ago, because I'm like I don't really want
like for health reasons, like
yeah,
mental
for
health,
emotional and
Yeah.
mental health. Yeah, no, seriously. But I don't know. I get really crushed by it. What
Yeah.
did you guys think of the game?
I always think it's fun. I like hearing the hype.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of funny because I don't usually have like the patience to sit and watch a baseball game, which I know sounds sad because like at times it can be really fun, but for a long time I like could not sit through a baseball game and not like go on my phone or like do something else. But last night I could actually like sit and watch, and I think it's because my family watched a game, like a full game the other night, and everybody was really into it and they're talking about like the stats and everything. And so I got to like know the players more. So
Yeah.
then when we were at the game, I was like, tripping out, like fully like a fan. I was like, oh my gosh, like that's the guy we just watched the other night. Like he had that one like really great hit or that great catch, like different things. Like, I don't know, it was cool like seeing
our
like,
uncle is like crazy, like can
really?
spat out any stat, like any
player ever.
any player of
and it makes it
all
so
of,
much
like,
more
Padre
fun,
history,
like when you know things about the players or like how far they've come or what teams they're on before, like it's more significant.
Yeah, and I'll say like just the environment of the ballpark is just so different, because like I watch a game at home and it's good, it's fun to watch, of course, but like being there surrounded by people who are like all as bought into this game as you are,
it's awesome.
And like even
it's
the
like going to a
girls-
concert, like everybody's a fan that's there,
Absolutely
like
right.
or just loves to watch baseball or whatever, came with somebody that loves it.
And what I loved about our seats, Olivia, they sat directly behind us, but there was like this father-son duo, and the only reason we know that is because like kids, like a wife called in and had like kids, and it was like dad and grandpa, and so like we knew they were like related. And the older gentleman, the dad knew a lot. I feel like a lot about baseball in general, but the son knew more about the team.
Yeah,
So they were both kind of like kicking
Bouncing
off each other. It was really good.
So fun.
You sat next to somebody else behind your right corner.
Well, there was a whole squad. There was two women that I'm not going to make assumptions about women, but they were women.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, I'm not going to be like women don't appreciate sports.
No, I appreciate
because there's plenty of women that do.
Oh.
But these two particular women were like talking about
Oh my gosh, they were talking
everything else
It
other than
sounds like
sports.
they were talking about being bridesmaids.
Do you look good in tan? I don't look good in tan.
What about blue?
Do you, like that whole conversation for like a half hour.
It bothered me, and you were right in front of me.
I was like, it was like directly into my ear holes. I was like, okay, whatever. But there was also a guy behind them that was psyched to be there.
Oh my god.
Let's go, Joe. Machado.
Okay, there was a part.
Yeah, but
there was
and
a
Machado
part.
to Machado.
One of the batters.
Escalito. Like
he was-
fully going off.
One of the batters
It
was
was the first one.
Yeah, the first guy up to bat. It was his birthday.
On the Brewers side.
And for
Oh
some
my gosh.
reason, I think somebody who's behind the scenes for the Padres was like being petty and
We're
put
gonna
up
talk
there on the
about petty
screen.
Padres because we have some things to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Walkout music. Anyways, go ahead.
They put up on the screen, it's so and so's like
It was his 31st birthday.
and the guy behind us goes, "Happy birthday!" or something like. What did he say?
Strike him out,
Strike him
Joe.
out on his birthday. And then he did.
personal.
And it was the very first one and he struck out. And
Yep.
everyone was like, yeah, screw you on your birthday. Like, it was so funny.
A little personal.
No,
Not
it
gonna
was
lie.
no, and that's what you're referring to is like the walkout music. That is like because it's a home game. They're setting the atmosphere so much in the Padres' favor.
Yeah.
So like the music, whenever they refer to any of the other team, the
Not
Brewers,
even just the music,
the
announcing their names.
and the guy, like the announcer, is like, and coming up next, it's like it turns into NPR all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's like, and coming up next is this guy for the Brewers, and it's literally Ed Sheeran thinking out
loved
loud
it.
in the background. When your legs don't
It felt like it was
work
slowed down
used
too. I know it
to
wasn't, but it
before.
felt like it was like
And it was like-
really.
It was so funny.
And number 23 for the Brewers. And then it's like, gung, gung, gung. Now announcing, gung, 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 the demigods that are. Dun, dun, dun. The Padres. Like the whole place blows up. Everyone's like, like spinning their shirts around.
So
Yeah.
true.
It has like a highlight reel.
Many. Machado. Like
Flames,
epic.
like
This
literal
episode's gonna be blown
flames.
out, but whatever.
Isn't that what we come for, though? You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
was so
Yep.
great.
So
And then
funny.
it's like every batting change is like, and next up is the Brewers. And now it's the Padres. It's so
And
it's
then
so
like
good.
when one of the Brewers were like up to bat and it was like close, like it was
Yeah.
like they're about to get the third
Yeah.
strike, they would play like suspenseful music.
Yep.
for
So
Joe.
They're
funny.
Like made him like scared,
Yes.
you know?
Oh, it's so
So
good.
funny.
So-
Gosh.
Awesome.
But it poses the question now. So what would your hype walkout
Walk-up
music
song.
be?
well,
If
here,
you were
I've-
a Padre, if you
I've
were
thought about
Joe
this.
Musgrove.
And you have to sing what little bit?
Oh, do you?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This is kind of a general walkout song for me. Like, I don't know that it's necessarily tied to sports, but in this
Okay.
scenario, it is. Like, if I was a baseball player, I'm
Yeah.
Joe Musgrove, and I'm walking out. I would do Crazy Train
Oh, good.
by Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah.
Okay.
And just that first part. Maybe cut off a little trim off the beginning because it's got a long intro, but I like that. Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. And I just do a run around the bases, just make them wait to listen to the whole thing.
That's too happy. That's like ding ding.
What about you? Oh,
Get your crack
Somebody
taxi.
on like the
That's when you're at a
That's
different stadium.
Yep.
They're like, and here comes John.
that's what I look like. Crazy Train is what I feel like walking out.
That's what you actually look like.
All right.
Expectation versus reality. What do you
Okay,
guys
Ryan,
think?
what would yours be?
Ryan, you're up.
Mine's a tribute to DMX. X gonna give it to you. Bum, bum, dun, 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 bum, bum. X gonna give it to you. Knock, knock.
Okay,
Open
that's a
up the
good
door.
one.
That's pretty good.
That's solid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say one and then it's gonna sound stupid.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I have a lot of options.
We're ready for it.
Okay.
You
well,
only have one choice. So
You only get one shot.
Really make sure you pick
Carrie,
one.
you go first.
Okay. I already knew mine because of yesterday. I'm sorry in advance. It is a Taylor Swift song.
I'm already triggered. Just so you know.
Don't make this another episode.
I'm
It's.
gonna lose my.
Just don't do it.
Are you ready for it?
Oh,
And it starts.
No.
Like, it starts. Bum bum bum. Are you ready for it, baby? Let the games begin. Let the games
That's pretty
begin.
fitting.
Let the games begin.
Okay.
Ah.
All right, I'm picturing somebody else singing it, so I think I'm enjoying it more.
Anyone else?
Go ahead.
And then it
Okay.
goes into the.
No, we got it. That's good.
I think
No,
we
and
got.
then it goes into.
This is what happened yesterday.
And then it goes into wildest dreams.
No.
Listen
Listen to
Yeah,
my
I gotcha.
transition.
I'm
Did you
with
get
you.
it?
Was-
No.
I went and then into the Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, that's a
I
pretty
want you
good
to
one.
know that this
That's,
happened at the ballpark yesterday. We were talking about this question, and
not Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, what is it?
That's Immigrant Song. Led Zeppelin.
Oh, well, they say
How dare
Welcome
you not
to
know
the
that?
Jungle,
Not-
right?
Nope. That's
It's a different
Not
song.
even.
That would be a different song.
Wait, what?
Song.
That's the same song.
It's not.
Nope.
I'm telling you, it's
Oh,
not.
it's been the ice of snow.
Journey to New Land.
Okay, we are getting off the
Whatever.
rails here.
They sound the
Love
same.
your choice.
I actually,
Thank you.
that would be also my walkout song.
When I say love your choice, it's obligation.
Dislike.
you.
Preference.
Dislike.
Okay, you
Go ahead.
guys. I've found it. I found my song.
You have a whole
Yep.
aura thing
Yep,
going on
it's
here.
changed,
Go ahead.
right? It has changed.
I'm very excited.
Okay, first for like regular hype when I'm like it's just like a normal
You get one
hit.
shot. Actually, you get one.
No, it's
choice.
the same song, but it's two different covers. So first, it's "Toxic" by Britney
Oh
Spears.
my gosh.
Bum, bum, ba-da-na-na-na, da-da-na-na. Yeah, it's like, oh snap, she's coming
Headphone
up,
listeners
you know.
beware, man.
Yeah,
Right?
this is way blown out.
We
Yeah.
are throwing
Go
them
ahead.
out.
But then in "Promising Young Woman," the Oscar-nominated movie, at the end of the movie, they have this like toxic
cover.
like cello cover, and it's like, bum 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 bum, and that's like
It's
when
also
it's like
violin, though, right?
10th, 11th inning where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, we need a hit. It's like the hype, you know what I mean? And they're like scared.
Yeah, you broke the rules. You can't pick two.
It's
so
the
it's
same
that one.
song.
Just pick that one.
It's the same song.
Well, you guys, I'm really happy with
I
your
wish I could
choices.
play it.
You don't sound so happy. Yours
No,
was
he's
great,
pissed.
John.
Thank you, thank
you.
Very
He is pissed.
original.
Thank you.
Oh,
Got him.
Wow.
See? You see how I flipped that around?
yeah.
Oh.
You flip that the same way you would flip a card in a pod deck.
I don't like. I'm just gonna say it.
Wow.
I don't like aggressive transitions on this
Olivia
show.
with the transition.
I'm just gonna say it.
Reach for that pod
By
deck.
the way, Pod Deck, we had somebody use our promo code.
Really?
We got the email.
We're rich.
So, well, not exactly.
We'll witch.
Not exactly.
Okay.
We'll
In the
wait.
context, I'm not going to tell you how much.
What do we
get.
look at? Like 10, 11
Do we get as much as the puzzle?
mil?
Yeah, we got more than we got on the puzzle.
We got more than 25 cents.
25 cents.
Okay,
so
cool.
That's the baseline.
Cool. Yeah. I feel good about that.
Anything more than that is good.
But hey,
Anything goes.
just really quick, while Ryan's looking for the Pod Deck, if you are looking to get a deck of these cards,
Yes.
or maybe a pack, maybe a couple of decks, you can go to the link in our bio, poddex.com, and use our promo code WTP to get 10% off your first order. And go ahead and buy something. Help us out here on the show. And also, they're great decks to get to know your friends and family. Buy a deck today. WTP, 10% off your first order. Ryan, that's all I got.
Very
Here's
nice.
our
That's pretty
question
clean. Pretty
for
good.
the day.
I
Yes.
felt like I was rushed a little.
Yeah, no,
I read
you were in a
every
flow.
single one every week, so I feel like we've done them before. But
Go ahead. We definitely take
There's
them to
like
the
a
roof,
bunch
so
of decks up there. You can always choose a different deck.
He loves this
Wait,
deck.
Ryan,
Gotta stick
what
with
time
this
is
one.
it?
Oh, it's
Oh my
little after
gosh,
7.
Stop. Love it though.
Okay, show your ring.
Hey.
Show it to the crowd. Ryan has, if you're listening and not watching, first of all, what are you doing?
First of all,
Second of all, Ryan
you heard what I
has
have to say about that.
a watch that is the size of a ring.
It's a ring.
It's a ring watch. It's an actual working watch.
And this was not an accidental, like, I thought it was a real watch, and
No.
then I ordered it and it was a ring. This was
My
intentional.
favorite part was you opened the I was there when you opened the
Yes.
package, and you're like, what is this? And you open it up and you just go, oh my God.
Because it was one of those things that's like,
Well, like,
will
how long did it
arrive
take
in
to
the
get
next
in?
30 days. And you're like,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
well, I don't
Will
know.
arrive in the next 3
Yeah.
years.
It came way earlier than expected.
Literally?
And this, I'm a victim of a targeted,
Ad.
yeah,
Story about-
by,
Lower your voice, please.
yeah, sorry, by the company that makes stuff and delivers it to you in a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The bald man.
too much.
I'm
Too
sorry,
descriptive.
too much. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
That was one of those?
Yeah, sure was.
Really?
Sure was. Yeah.
Awesome. I get targeted all the time. It's how we have half of this stuff in the studio, honestly. Sling Studio was one of them. And here we are.
Okay, we'll do this one. What is something you hate but you wished you loved?
Like foods or just anything?
What's something you
Anything.
hate
Okay,
but wish
okay.
you loved?
Huh.
It kind of sounds like
Hate-
a riddle. Like,
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
the right answer.
yeah, right.
Oh, I think I got mine.
Go ahead.
Mail doesn't deliver on
Onions.
Sundays.
I would say working out. I
Oh,
wish
yeah.
I loved.
So you hate working out.
I don't hate it, but I don't love
Absolutely.
it.
I find it enjoyable
I'll
sometimes.
speak for
I have
Rafer.
a-
I do.
You hate working out.
Absolutely.
What is
so
it that you
if
hate?
I could love working out, I would choose that.
Here's what actually
Sure.
I have a good one. It's kind of a mind bender, so go with me.
Oh,
Okay.
I hate doing things that I like don't think are worth my time. And now, okay, it's a mind bender, like watching Netflix. If
Okay.
I'm not like,
Oh, you've said this before.
yeah, like working out and watching Netflix are two examples that I hate.
You hate
doing
relaxing.
them. Yeah,
You
yes,
hate relaxing.
Yes,
Really?
like things that feel like time wasters. I hate doing them, but also I feel like if I don't do them, I kind of lose my mind. So it's a trade off. I'm like doing it, but at the same time, like when I watch Netflix. I wish I could say something, but I'm holding off because I can't technically on the air. But it's something bad. It just has to do with work. Anyways, so
Wow.
Right.
what I thought is like if you could pair like working out and watching Netflix, then I would feel good because I'm taking away like two time wasters at the same time.
But is it really wasting time? Like working out is that wasting time? Because then you're like more fit. I don't know.
Because
In
the
my
time you're
head-
putting into workout
in
is
my-
like,
well,
because
yes.
it's just like
Extending your
it's not
lifespan.
what
It's not
love.
immediate results.
Yes, and it's
is
not what I
it
love.
is.
Exactly.
Okay,
It's
okay.
a combination of I'm not seeing the results right away. Like when I edit this episode, I get to like see it in real time.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
with you on that.
And I love creative stuff, and so like it's not something I love.
Yeah. It's
And
kind
so
of
it's, like,
mindless.
but at the same time, it's like it's integral to like
Yeah.
happiness, like working out and even watching Netflix is like I end up enjoying it.
Yeah.
But it feels like I wasted an hour that I can't.
It's funny
because
because I can't put Netflix in that same bubble like
Right.
in my head.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like mindless. Like you just like watch it and you're like, oh, like funny guy on The Office.
You're
you know?
right.
Like, what's the dude's name?
Dwight.
Mike Scott.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, when you get
How dare
to
you.
the end of your workout though, don't you feel like don't you get the endorphins of like, wow, I just worked out, like that was great?
Well,
Not if it's long.
yeah, I'll say I don't do like super intense workouts.
Okay.
Like
Like, do
I
you
try
run
and do
or
is
what do
I
you-
try and get out and like walk a couple miles
Yeah.
if
Okay.
I can.
Okay.
Or I'll go on a hike. There's like a hill behind my house that I'll go like walk to the water tower as we call it, and it's like
Oh,
a pretty
nice.
steep hike.
Okay.
And so like I try and do those things, and I do
Being
feel better.
active.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not like trying to become the world's strongest man. I just want to
Yeah.
feel comfortable.
For
You know what
me,
I'm saying?
I dread getting there and doing it, but once I'm doing it, I
Same.
am like, okay, this is
It's
fun.
when I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started walking on my breaks at work, and I used to do it all the time, and it was super helpful. And then when I started working from home, everything just kind of went by the wayside.
Yeah.
And now I started doing it again, and as soon as I get back and I like recover from it, like I drink some water and I'm like not sweaty anymore, right? Right.
Yeah.
Then I like immediately I feel like, oh my gosh, like I needed that. It was like
Yeah.
almost like clarity.
Yeah.
With
But-
that, for me, I think that's why like every day I do like a 10-minute workout and like a 5-minute workout. And then I feel like, okay, I didn't waste a lot of time.
Yeah.
Where like at home,
supposed to exercise for
If I-
30 minutes a day, but okay, go ahead.
well, but when I'm at home and I
We're not
end up
worried.
doing like an hour and a half, I'm like, that was an hour and a half. But then I walk Lake Murray,
Whoa.
and I feel like that's a great workout for me because there's a goal. Because you walk Lake Murray and then you have to go to the fence and you have to press that target or else your lap doesn't count. So then when I finish that, I'm like, I feel accomplished.
So that's
and
kind of
then I
same
didn't
for
waste
you,
time.
like up to the water tower and back.
Yeah, when I get to the water tower, I kick the fence. I'm like, well, it's,
Yep.
it's like a little metal fence. I'm like, and I head
Got
back.
it.
But I've been listening to podcasts, weirdly.
Oh.
And I've been listening to it's either like
What,
our
the podcast?
podcast or Growing Pains with Danny. I re-listen to those. I know it sounds weird, but like it almost like helps me kind of process, because I feel like when we're recording, do you feel this way?
I
like
do.
when we're recording, like you don't. Like I don't process the like necessarily the full conversation because it just kind of like feels like we're just like having a conversation. So like when I hear it back, I feel like I remember it more.
Yeah, totally.
Do you try to like make different points?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll like try to
Oh.
like when I'm listening to it, I'm
You'll
like
talk to yourself?
Yeah, well, no, I'll like talk for myself. I'm like, no, but like this is what you mean. Like,
Yes, yes.
Like you can't articulate it in the moment. It's like that thing where you're like you get in an argument and you like whatever, and then later you think of something to say.
Yes.
It's like
Oh my
that.
God,
You're like,
always.
oh, like I should have just said like, oh yeah, well.
Yeah,
this."
literally.
Yeah.
Okay, well, with your
All the
pod decks
arguments I
question,
get on.
Oh,
my
sorry.
other answer is what
Oh.
everybody wishes that I would love but hate. It's onions.
Yeah. Honestly,
Everybody
we've been into this,
literally wishes that I loved onions, but it's never going to happen.
But
What if you exchanged your love for Taylor Swift for onions?
No.
or even like
Or just like
Just
half
a
and half.
little.
percent of it.
Like
yeah.
onions enough.
2/3 of a cup.
And like don't love
Just
Taylor
in a
Swift as
different
much.
bucket.
Like just exchange.
You know
Yeah.
what's so interesting is
I'll make you a deal.
I feel like it's such an your hatred for onions is so interesting because one, it kind of is like a sliding scale.
It's based on nothing.
Have you
yes,
seen-
that is my
What do you
whole
mean it's
thing.
Wait, have you
based on
seen
It's,
those
it
memes?
changes every time. It's like it is based on nothing. It changes depending on
doesn't.
where
Have
we're
you seen?
eating
Okay,
them.
wait. Have you seen those memes where it's like God making you, and it's like a cup of Taylor Swift, and he like drops it? It's like, oops.
Yeah,
that's what happened with
That's
Cara.
true.
No, this is like a
God
gallon
dropped the
of
Taylor
hatred.
Swift
Cara,
for
beaker
onions.
on the way to
describe
me.
Oopsies.
why don't you like onions. Let's walk through this.
Yes.
Let's
No,
walk through this.
no, because it's you get to the end of the road and none of it makes sense, and then you're like, why did I?
Go.
I'll give a short answer.
Let's do it.
It started with my first McDonald's cheeseburger. One bite, couldn't eat it because those onions, and that's
Okay.
where my hatred began.
Okay.
I hate the crunch. I can't
But
eat
you
celery
can't-
because
but
of
you-
that too.
But you also can't eat sautéed onions, which aren't
Nope.
crunchy.
That's the taste.
So it's the taste.
So it has nothing
All of
to do.
it.
So
It's
you've
just all of it.
All of
connected.
it.
But you said you
It's
like
not all
the
of it.
flavor of
You said-
onions.
When it's cooked like an onion ring, when it's like fried.
So
Okay, that's the part that doesn't make sense.
I only
to me.
like
that's the
onion rings.
that's the rub
I
is
only like
because
onion rings.
those
If you
have
like
the
onion-
consistency of
okay.
sautéed onions.
Yes, exactly. And you like
If-
grilled onions on In-N-Out burgers.
Nope. I tried them one time
Okay.
on the animal fries, and I said
I
light
have a
grilled onions
question.
to get myself to like them, and I didn't.
Let's just say but if we added like onion powder or something, you
Yes.
like the flavor of onion.
I can have onion powder.
You just don't like the texture in any form.
or
Well,
the
so
taste.
Here's an example. If I'm eating an onion ring, and you know when it like kind
Yeah.
of sometimes it'll come out,
Yeah.
I have to throw it away.
It's
And I'll just eat the
psychosomatic.
fried.
It's
Wait.
it is psychosomatic.
Wait.
It doesn't
what
add
is going on? It's
It's
purely
John,
situational.
It's right here. It's right here. Because
No,
once
it's not.
once you realize there's an onion in it, you have to stop eating it.
Yeah.
If you can eat it and trick yourself,
Okay.
because this literally happens at Philly family dinner on Sunday nights.
Go ahead.
Is we'll be eating whatever, like a delicious like
Love it.
paella or something that Robert's made, and then 15 minutes in, she's like,
15
"Oh my god, I
minutes.
just found an onion. I can't freaking eat this. Like this is disgusting. Dad, like why didn't you make one with no onions?"
That's
it's
not
like
true.
That is 100%
No,
true.
this is what
Sorry,
happens.
she'll eat it, but she'll go,
This is what
"Oh,
happens.
ew, onion." Like
Dad will make
she'll get
the
the tweezers
entire
out
meal.
and like
Love
He
him.
will plate it up, put
Love
it in
him.
front of me.
Yeah.
I'll take one bite, and I'll see that there's an onion, and then I'll just pick out all the onions.
Can you please catch my
So
camera?
there is
Because I know you're on your camera right now.
Yeah, I am because I'm talking.
Here's what she does. She'll take the tweezers. I go,
No.
"Oh wait,
Tweezer.
there's an onion right there."
Oh my
Okay,
God.
and
So here's the
there's a.
My dad will
and
try
a tiny little onion.
and try and trick me
yeah.
and be like, "There's no
There's
onions in that."
so many things about you, Kara, that
that are interesting.
Confused.
very,
Yes.
very
Paradoxical
interesting.
is the word.
And I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm very interested by this.
I'm not saying this in a bad way.
I am.
No offense, but
You are an interesting
Oh my gosh.
bloke.
Okay. I know that's how it's
confusing
being
me.
received. Kara, do you understand what I'm saying now?
Yes.
I'm not making fun of you. Like I really like some of your takes on these things. I'm like, the way your brain works is so unique.
And it's not just me with the onions. Matt Berg also has a big hatred
Well, we'll
for
get him on the
onions.
phone for that.
So
okay. So
He obviously can't speak for himself.
For me-
so
probably
you-
a plain fear.
Me and
Probably
Matt
just
are the
like
same
he doesn't
person.
like them.
okay, wait. I have a question. for me, when I didn't like olives, I forced myself to eat olives, and now I love them.
So do you think we could force?
Do you think you could
It
force
is-
yourself
That's what
to
I
eat?
did.
To
about
answer your
In-N-Out,
question,
and I said no.
It is mind over matter. Yes,
Okay.
this is a problem that could be solved.
Okay.
But like
No.
taking a fast from her phone, she's choosing not to do it.
Yes. Can we talk about that for a second?
Again, another road we will
No,
get to
we'll-
the
we'll
ending and
gloss
not
over
feel
that.
Back to the
We'll
satisfied.
gloss
pod
over
deck
that.
question.
You're right.
I
Okay, wait.
realized last week that I was making a visual joke, but Cara was trying to make a point, so she didn't switch the camera over. So my visual joke was
Oh,
lost.
how's that?
Well,
need,
I
like,
had
a
to make sure.
signal.
I had to make sure this week.
sad.
You need like a
Cara
signal,
is
like
a straight
like
up
on
savage
me.
right now.
Me, I'll just tell
me.
her. I'll just, hey, Cara, cut to me.
Yeah,
real
just
quick.
say me.
Like tweezers. In the-
Me, please.
God.
You know what's going to be really meta
Go ahead.
is when you're on a walk this week and
Yeah.
you're listening to this podcast about you talking about being on a walk.
While eating a whole onion.
Oh, wow.
Will you do it for me, please? Just eat an entire onion on your walk.
That scene from Holes is my nightmare.
Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you the joke that
Ryan
never
loves
stops.
holes.
The bit that never stops giving is the meal prepping one because we talk about that on Cara so often.
It's
Ryan meal preps now.
I meal prep now. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
Ryan,
sue me.
what's your answer?
Go with yours. Yeah, I know we got really got off.
My gut says TikTok because like it seems like that's where the culture is going.
But you don't
Okay,
like
but
it.
you don't
okay,
I don't
let's
like
just
it.
talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
Because I think there's something to it that it's like the culture around it that's cringy. You
Yeah.
know, like at the essence of it, it's Vine. Like it's literally just Vine.
Yeah.
But it's the culture of like, I'm gonna film myself doing a dance. And then it's like, look at me because I'm attractive. Like that's the culture that I can't
Yeah.
stand. But there's so much more on TikTok that's like it's not just it's literally like YouTube.
I know. Maybe I just
Yeah.
need to like jump into it. Like,
And I think it's the change too, because it's always cringy when there's like a new app that everybody's
and I
talking
hate to be
about.
like it's the next generation because
And
like,
it's not.
but I feel like I
It's-
just don't.
that's
get
not even the
so
cringy
much
part
of
of
the
it.
humor.
That
I just-
answer is like a double standard because you do love it.
She.
Okay, well I say
Okay.
she a lot.
No,
There-
it's because you don't like when people are
Organized.
shoving it down your throat. Like you have to like this. You know what I mean? Because you do like when it's like young people that
I
are coming
like
up with new
funny
platforms.
content
Yeah, that's what I mean.
that
Like,
is served well in like short scale, like short videos and stuff. I think that's great, and I love the like low effort but like high
Payoff.
lulls. Yeah.
Does it
High
frustrate
lulls.
you that like
Maybe you're right. Maybe-
seemingly like mediocre creators are like doing so well on it?
I think what frustrates me is that it feels like to me, and maybe this is how people felt about the internet and about YouTube, is it seemed like overnight we switched to TikTok, and
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for it. And
Well, that's because it's literally because of quarantine. That was like everyone was
it
so
was
bored that they
it
were
was
making
before
videos.
quarantine though.
I just can't stand the culture of like, I saw this on TikTok. Like now I'm gonna try it.
The voiceovers?
I'm so wacky. Yeah, like that culture of like,
I love
oh my god,
voiceovers.
everybody's
Like for part two.
Like everybody's on TikTok. Like you're on TikTok too, right? Like everybody's on
Yeah.
it. Like that's what I can't stand, and it makes me, it makes me not want to like it because other people
Like
are
aggressively
so
dislike
aggressively
it.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It like that's what happened to me with Hamilton because
Yeah.
literally
Yes.
everyone around me was singing Hamilton
Same.
songs, and I was like, "Shut up! Like it's not even good." And,
you, like, hadn't even listened to
2
it?
minutes later, I was like, "Oh
literally
wait, I really like this."
feeling
Yeah.
your intensity on
Thank
this.
you. Yeah.
I love
wow.
it.
Whew.
But right, like when somebody
Yeah.
like is obsessed with something before you know about it, you're like,
It's
that
like
must
calm
not be that
down.
good.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
here's the
always
thing.
It turned out to be like
Really
the best
good.
musical of all
Yeah.
time.
literally.
Here's the thing, like
So what does that say about it?
it's like the in-betweeners, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like that's always what's frustrating to me. It's because I mean on the show I've talked about how I don't like TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and now I like it, but like now I would admit to somebody that I like it. It's the people that are like that will say they don't like it when they do,
Yeah.
just because
Just to
they
be
don't want to be a
controversial.
part of the kind of the herd,
Yeah.
of what around it, and it's like
Because
just choose a side.
we watch TikToks on this show, and I like the videos we watch.
Yeah.
But like they're just
Well,
videos.
and most of the time when you're on Reddit, it's all TikToks that you're
That
like, look at this video,
is true.
it's funny, and
That's
they're
true.
TikToks.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the format for me.
No,
I also
it's not.
don't,
But you
I don't
like the
that,
app, I thought.
But I also what I like about YouTube, and we've talked about this before on the show, so I won't like harp on it too long. But like I like subscribing to a channel. I like kind of like following somebody.
longer payoff.
The long payoff. Or like people that are like consistently making content.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just different. It's like two different things.
Yeah, but I guess that kind of encapsulates the whole question.
So
It's
that's
like,
your final
I wish
answer?
I wish I loved it. You
But
know?
you do
and
love it.
Maybe I will
It's
eventually.
just certain things about it
I just
you
don't
don't
like
love.
change.
Okay, Olivia, what's your answer?
I'm gonna go to
Didn't
the
you answer?
food thing because I was trying to come up with like something else, but I don't know if I have something else that I really hate. But I hate coconut water.
Oh.
and everybody loves it. And I don't.
love it.
I
You
think
wish
it's
you
one
would
of those
love- you love
things.
it.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things like cilantro. Where it's like genetic, where like Cara hates cilantro because she thinks it tastes like soap.
That
I
I'm okay
love
with.
cilantro, and so it's kind of interesting. I think it's
much
like
there.
there's a split. Like some people genetically don't like
I would
cilantro.
like to
That is true.
Open a case study.
I
on
will
Cara's
say,
personality.
and ready. Here's a case study on how to do a great transition.
Okay,
Ready? I'll say when it's colder, it's way better.
I don't
Kinda like
like
LaCroix.
it.
Kind of like LaCroix is way better when it's
Forgot
cold.
about this bit.
Hey, did you see that? That was seamless.
I didn't, Ryan. That was such a good transition. I didn't even notice it was
Yeah, I'd like
happening.
Wow.
Like you said, it was going to happen. I didn't
Oh
see
wait, I gotta
it.
save that one. 'cause
Oh
that's
my
another
gosh! I'd like to thank the
Wow,
Academy.
wow,
Oh my
wow,
gosh!
wow.
Get excited.
Ryan and John.
Okay, so you have to explain what's happening right now.
What the meta? This
Oh
episode.
yeah, it's super meta.
Because we're like.
that I said the bit so long, can you hear me well enough? Is because I didn't prepare cups.
Okay.
Oh.
Ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen,
head, I was like,
Dun,
Are you-
dun,
are you
dun,
on my
dun,
camera?
dun,
Yeah.
dun,
You know what I think we need is, like,
That can is so cute.
little buttons to like
I love that
automate it
can.
so that it cuts to me. So like when I start talking, I'll just press the button.
Yeah,
like Jeopardy.
I would've
You
took the
wanna be
job
in
out of your
control?
hands.
You want to be in control?
Wow.
Look at this can.
Beach
Okay,
plum.
I didn't expect the can to
Beach
look like
plum has
this.
arrived.
I'm gonna be
Look at how
honest.
Either.
bourgeoisie
I thought it was
is.
gonna be purple, maybe.
I'm just
'cause
gonna say it.
it's-
I think this is the drink of the summer.
No,
I'm just gonna say it.
guava already hit it, man.
Beach
No, I
plum.
think this is gonna be pretty good. It's blue because it's beach bum. It's like a play off of beach bum, so they're on the beach.
Oh, I didn't make that connection.
Okay.
Wow.
Is there water on it?
Wait.
Are they? Oh, there is water. There is water.
crispy.
Wow, I'm shook right now.
Everybody
So
ready?
this is
Yeah.
the last.
You have to get close
Last
to the
new
mic
flavor.
for the fizz.
It's the last.
sorry.
Oh, I'll do
You're
it.
right. You're right.
The fizz.
Oh my gosh, I can smell it.
Whoa, it smells. Okay, hold on.
Smells like
smells
peach?
great.
Oh.
Speaking of peaches,
It smells
holes.
great.
Thank you.
I like plums and I like peaches,
we're
so
back
I'm
full
excited
And
for this.
sploosh.
Okay,
I
this
hope
is the
this tastes like
This is the
sploosh.
last
There
of
you
the trilogy
Sploosh?
of the summer
You know,
flavors.
Oh.
And this is the one. Okay, let me tell you how hard it is to find. Okay,
Okay.
not in stores.
It smells so
The
good.
only way I could find this, I had to buy a variety pack off of Amazon.
Wow.
I got 5 cans of this only.
Wait, Ryan, just
kind of smells like Jolly
did you
Ranchers.
just taste it?
No, I
All
smell
right,
it.
ready?
It smells a little synthetic to me.
Here's to
to
us.
smell it.
Okay, whoa.
Beach
I'm just
plum.
saying it smells like a
Let's-
candle.
When you were out of the
Crazy.
room, I said this was the drink of the summer before tasting it. So
Oh, okay. Drinking the
All
summer.
right.
Here
Wait,
we
wait,
go.
wait.
go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Just pretend.
Cheers. Yes.
Right here, Ryan. We got it. That's all that matters. Hey, did you go to our wide angle?
Oh,
Hold on.
yeah, go to the.
Go ahead.
Cheers.
I don't like
Cheers.
it.
There
I don't
we
like
go.
it.
Yeah.
Stop.
I'm being honest. I
no.
don't like it.
Okay.
Oh, I like
I'm
it.
gonna force myself to like it.
It's the drink of the summer.
You guys don't like that?
drink of the summer.
I'll be honest. I like it. I think it's got a good taste.
It's like kind of grapey.
I don't know what I expected. It tastes like grape.
Wait, it's plum. It's not peach, right?
It's
Yeah.
peach plum.
I kept saying peach.
No, it's
Sploosh
right?
is
peach
peaches.
I think it's peach plum. I think it's
Okay,
the deal.
everybody smell it again.
Wait,
it
which
smells
is
like
it? Is it a
something, and I
peach?
can't.
What's more sensitive than a
Like-
peach?
Like a
Oh,
lollipop.
no, it's it smells like the cherry medicine.
I don't
That's
know.
what all the new flavors have been smelling like.
It doesn't taste
Here's
like
the
that
thing.
though.
I like it.
I do too.
Yes, yes.
I don't
No,
love
no.
the smell,
It's a no
but
for
I
me.
like it.
It's a yes for me.
Ryan, are you just saying
No,
that?
no.
Yeah, he
it's
wants to
refreshing.
like
no,
it.
No, it's refreshing.
No, of course it's
Okay,
refreshing.
we
It's
have
LaCroix.
three yeses and one no.
I like guava the most.
Okay, ready? It tastes like Capri Sun.
Yeah.
It tastes like Capri Sun.
Yes.
Which I love.
So
So I like it.
It is starting to get a little
Capri,
bit medicine-y.
Capri Sun LaCroix.
peach plum is a yes for most of the team.
You're going to Hollywood.
It's a hard pass for me.
God.
Wow.
So
you
aggressive.
want to know something that I hate that I wish I loved?
What?
Beach plum.
All of you guys.
Okay.
It's starting to taste a little bit like
Goodbye to
cherry.
Olivia. This is her last
Cough
episode.
syrup.
Wow.
Eject. We need
Anything you
an
want to say,
ejection button.
Olivia, as you leave the studio forever?
She just curses.
I said
around.
what I
She's
wanted
like,
to say.
Throw the mic
like the
down.
American
Please
Idol. I
break
hate
the swear.
You mother.
It's like the American Idol over my hands.
Cuts
like,
out and the cat's like, hang in there.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Cuts back to just us.
Thank you.
Yeah, because
Oh, so great podcast.
Wow.
Never even messed her.
oh my gosh.
Beach plum,
And
baby.
the Oscar
like?
goes to
it's okay.
guava.
Okay.
The Oscar does go to
Speaking
guava.
of Oscar,
Okay.
Wait, what do you like, guava or beach plum better?
They're different.
So you can't make a decision.
This one is way mellow,
Yeah.
I like guava the same way I like pamplemousse, that it's like kind of got a sour bite to
Do you
it.
have any guava in the studio right now?
Oh, tons.
Okay, good.
I have
I'm gonna
lots
go grab
of
one.
guava.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna
bought
need to crack
2
that up.
boxes.
You really
because
gonna
you guys-
drink more LaCroix on
I need-
microphone?
Oh, should I wait? I'll probably
Yeah.
burp.
Burp.
You guys, well, all 3 of you liked guava, and then Jordan liked guava, so I went back and got 2 boxes because like if you
That's
guys
so
like
nice.
it,
call.
Wow.
That's so nice.
I can, you guys are here the most.
Yeah,
so.
after drinking
Yeah.
this a little bit, it kind of tastes too much like cherry.
Okay,
cough
don't
syrup.
drink it. Don't think into it. All right, don't drink into it.
I'm
Don't
into
drink
it. Don't drink into it.
Don't drink into it.
Hey.
Wow. Okay,
It
wait.
tastes like Capri Sun.
If you had one of those like drink hats,
Yeah.
and you're at like a baseball game, what
Uh-huh.
would
The
you
SpongeBob
put in
one?
your like? Yeah, like this. It was his hat.
He was number 1.
Okay, I will tell you what I put into it.
Okay,
I would do.
it could be 2 different ones if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it like mixes them.
I would do
Mixes.
pasteki or whatever it is,
Pasteki.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
and pamplemousse. I like pamplemousse.
Are we choosing just LaCroix
Those
or
are the
just
top
drinks?
2 flavors.
Whatever you
They're
want.
the best.
Okay.
They're the best.
Pamplemousse is on the blanket. I mean, come on.
It could even be
Yo.
like a pina colada if you want to get fancy
Oh,
with it.
okay. Oh,
It could be anything.
well,
Oh.
I still choose mine.
Wow.
I stand by it.
Wow,
Ryan.
brave.
I don't know. I don't know.
You totally know.
I don't know. I was gonna say like whiskey, but like I wouldn't like
Oh,
sit at a
God.
Sip
baseball game and like
whiskey.
sip whiskey from a drink hat. Yeah,
That's horrible.
so dumb. So I'll
Let's
say
go.
I'm gonna say on one side it's
Joey.
on one side right now it's guava and the other side is the Rocks tequila, Terramana
wow.
tequila.
Whoa.
Wow.
Have you had that yet? Oh, you got to come over to the Tafolla house,
Okay.
the little house, I should say. Speaking of Oscars,
Wait, I didn't get to say
okay.
mine. Oh my god.
What is this, like extra Olivia deck, like pod deck question?
Yeah, actually.
ahead.
Yeah,
Every
everybody
episode. I'm the main character, okay? Like,
that what you
don't
meant?
get it twisted.
It says what the podcast with Ryan and
Yeah,
John.
because I look into the camera the most.
Are you jibbing again? Gosh darn it!
Was that
What would you
ahead.
choose?
This is way getting out of hand.
I would do a virgin pina colada / lava flow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yum, yum,
Cara,
yum.
you're up.
Okay.
I would do one side Tejava black tea, specifically Tejava.
Tea Java.
Yes.
And then I would do the other side a strawberry lemonade.
Way to follow.
Oh my gosh, it's
community
like a-
standards, everyone.
It's like it's like a
Community.
Arnold Palmer.
I'll
But
tell you
strawberry.
There it is.
Yummy.
right.
Speaking of
Speaking of Oscars,
Oscars,
Whoa,
They're coming up.
They
Oscar the Grouch
are.
this weekend.
When this
Actually,
episode airs, it'll be
in 2 days.
So we have to make a prediction.
Okay. Yep. So
Yeah.
here's how it's gonna go. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Tell
tell
us what
you
we're doing here.
we're just gonna be focusing on one category that is Best Picture. It's the most important award.
Okay.
Some would say.
Come on.
yes.
And so I'm gonna read off all of the descriptions for the Oscar nominated movies, and we're gonna place our bets for who's gonna win
yes.
Best Picture.
Easy.
Do we
Best
have
thing.
to all choose different ones?
No, you can choose the same
You
one.
can choose similar ones. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read off all of them.
We all have to come to a decision. That could get
Oh
chaotic.
gosh.
Okay, so first
Never gonna happen.
film is The Father.
Taylor Swift isn't one.
Whoa.
Okay, the father.
And
This
the
one's
first
called-
position is an onion.
Do you guys want to
Loser.
hear the Rotten Tomato like ratings or not?
I would love
I
not the
just want the
ratings,
description.
just the descriptions.
No.
Oh.
I'm okay.
John's holding back.
He doesn't like Rotten Tomatoes.
No, you rely, Olivia, I'm calling out at you
Yeah,
for a second.
yeah.
You rely
Hi.
so heavily on the Rotten Tomatoes.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I
But
trust.
why?
I, for the most part, trust Rotten Tomatoes. I think it's important to look at the reviews before you go to see a movie because sometimes you go with these false expectations. And for me, usually their Rotten Tomato like rating is pretty accurate.
Okay.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes like for Arrival, people love the movie Arrival. It got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't get it.
Was that the Amy Adams one?
Yes, with the aliens who spoke a different language. I did not understand the
Oh,
movie.
I actually like that one.
Some people love it. I don't know.
Whoa,
So I'm just
shoot.
saying sometimes it's
Wow.
good to see the Rotten
Okay.
Tomatoes.
Quick question before we proceed.
Okay.
John, what's up with Rotten Tomatoes? Are you?
It's not that I don't
Did
like
you have
it.
like an ex that was like a
No,
Rotten
no, no.
Tomato or something?
I just,
Like,
here's the thing.
A tomato.
she was a
I
film
feel
critic.
like
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why you don't agree with me on this. I feel like we give too much power to critics a little bit, and not that Rotten Tomatoes is necessarily like a critic, but I'm like, go see the movie and form your own opinion about it. You know, like I hate when people.
Yeah, sure.
When people, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, save yourself a little bit of time probably from like if
Right.
you read it and you're like, this is definitely not going to be a movie I like. But I'm like, I love the best part about a movie is that you go into it with like kind of an open mind, and I feel like you kind of taint it a little bit when you go and you read reviews because like those people don't like what you like.
That,
you know?
Yeah. I get that.
I mean, there's a lower chance that they like what you like.
So that website is based on reviewers, but it's also based on like they have a different score,
vote.
right? Like a critic review score, and then like a populace score or something like that.
There's a podcast
they have an audience
from
score.
Rotten Tomatoes called Rotten Tomatoes is Wrong.
Oh my gosh, free promo. There we go.
Whoa, we are not really doing that on this show. But.
I kind of understand the like idea of like not going in with even seeing the trailer, just going in blind. I like that to a certain extent. Sometimes I like to know what I'm getting into.
I like both too.
So I'm looking at.
There's nothing wrong with looking at it.
But I mean, sometimes there's more hype too.
Personally, I wouldn't look at it because that's what I love about like movies is watching it and then talking about it.
Yeah.
And so it's like if you're reading the reviews, you're kind of like setting yourself in like a mind frame where you're like, okay, if somebody's just like, I don't like this part about it, then you're like, you get to that part and you're like, you're
already thinking about it.
For this segment, let's just base it on the description.
Yeah,
okay,
that'd be great.
I'm on really quick. I'm on like a website that's the 100% Club for Rotten Tomatoes.
Don't say if any of them are from this year.
No. I can tell you that
every single one I'm scrolling is between like 1935 and like I want to say 75% of them are before like 1960.
Okay, well that just tells you something.
Also, Paddington 2.
Golden Age of
Is
cinema.
100%?
like Paddington Bear.
Okay, well,
That's so confusing.
Pinocchio is 100%. Wow.
Old cartoon.
Okay,
There's some weird ones.
So
Rear
anyways-
Window.
Okay, you're derailing this.
okay.
Actually, I derailed this conversation. Go ahead.
Okay, the father. Anthony is 80, mischievous, living defiantly alone, and rejecting the careers that his daughter, Anne, encouragingly introduces. Yet, help is also becoming a necessity for Anne. She can't make daily visits anymore, and Anthony's grip on reality is unraveling. As we experience the ebb and flow of his memory, how much of his own identity and past can Anthony cling to? Does Anne cope as she grieves the loss of her father while he still lives and breathes before her? The father warmly embraces real life through loving reflection upon the vibrant human condition, heartbreaking and uncompromisingly poignant, a movie that nestles in the truth of our own lives.
That sounds depressing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Is it Anthony Hopkins in it?
Yeah, he's the main
He plays
character.
a guy named Anthony. Wow.
Yeah. From
based off the description,
what's that movie
I
called?
want to watch it.
It sounds
Silence
so
of the
sad.
Lambs.
Feels very like human condition.
This might be early to say, but I think that could take it.
I wrote it down as the winner. So
Whoa.
Shoot.
Wow.
Okay,
Whoa.
continue. Go ahead.
Okay, next
one.
up, we have
gonna
Judas
close
and the
my
Black
eyes.
Messiah. FBI informant William O'Neill infiltrates the Illinois Black Panther Party and is tasked with keeping tabs on their charismatic leader, Chairman Fred Hampton. A career thief, O'Neill reveals in the danger of manipulating both his comrades and his handler, Special Agent Roy Mitchell. Hampton's political prowess grows just as he's falling in love with fellow revolutionary Deborah Johnson. Meanwhile, a battle wages for O'Neill's soul. Will he align with the forces of good or subdue Hampton and the Panthers by any means, as FBI Director J. Edward Hoover commands?
It's like a reverse Black Klansman
Yeah.
situation because they like infiltrate the KKK.
okay,
Right?
Okay.
All right.
next one.
Mank. 1930s Hollywood is reevaluated through the eyes of scathing wit and alcoholic screenwriter Herman J. Mankiewicz as he
Mank.
races to finish Citizen Kane.
Right.
What's Citizen Kane?
It's a famous movie from
I've heard
like
of it.
It's like a golden age.
Oh, so
1940s.
it's. Oh, I feel like I'd like that movie.
Citizen Kane or Mank?
Mank.
Mank is 2 hours and 12 minutes long.
Oh, that's not bad.
Has
Gary
Amanda
Oldman.
Seyfried in it.
Right. Gary Oldman plays Mank.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Yes, Gary Oldman plays Mank. All right.
next.
Moving on, we have Minari, a tender and sweeping story about what roots us. Minari follows a Korean-American family that moves to a tiny Arkansas farm in search of their own American dream. The family home changes completely with the arrival of their sly, foul-mouthed, but incredibly loving grandmother. Amidst the instability and challenges of this new life in the rugged Ozarks, Minari shows the undeniable resilience of family and what really makes a home.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I started watching Minari, but it was late at night when I started watching it, so I never finished it. And I really want to go back and watch it because at the beginning I was like really into it. I don't know. That's at the top for me.
Little aside.
But that's it? There's only those 4, right?
No, there's more. There's more.
Oh,
Okay.
Nomadland. A woman embarks on a journey through the American West after losing everything during the recession.
Oh, short description.
Yeah, it's a short
Wow,
description, but
yeah.
that was a good movie. I saw that movie.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, well.
Okay, sorry. I won't give my opinions quite yet.
We've tainted the
What the heck?
the pool here,
Okay,
but
Rotten
okay.
Tomatoes, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay, next up is Promising Young Woman. A boldly provocative, timely thriller, Promising Young Woman is an auspicious feature debut for writer-director Emerald Fennell and a career highlight for Carey Mulligan. That's all it says? Oh, sorry. I have another one. Sorry. Nothing in Cassie's life is what it appears to be. She's wickedly smart, tantalizingly cunning, and she's living a secret double life by night. Now, an unexpected encounter is about to give Cassie a chance to right the wrongs from the past.
Okay.
Kind of a vague description again. It
Okay,
didn't really give the hook.
Still tainting the
Okay.
pool
Next
here. It's fine.
Olivia had one job.
Just can you just
Sorry.
tell us how that movie was?
Okay, yeah. Next up is Sound of Metal. During
Oh,
a series of
Are you kidding me right now?
During a series of adrenaline-fueled one-night gigs, itinerant punk metal drummer Ruben begins to experience intermittent hearing loss. When a specialist tells him his condition will rapidly worsen, he thinks his music career and with it his life is over. His bandmate and girlfriend Lou checks the recovering heroin addict into a secluded sober house for the deaf in hopes it will prevent a relapse and help him learn to adapt to his new situation. But after being welcomed into a community that accepts him just as he is, Ruben has to choose between his equilibrium and the drive to reclaim the life he once knew. Utilizing startling, innovative sound design techniques, director Darius Martyr takes audiences inside Ruben's experience to vividly recreate his journey into a rarely examined world.
Great.
Sorry,
Is that all
my
of
reading's
them?
like a little shoddy.
That's all right. Is that the last one?
No, we have one more.
Okay, one more.
Okay, Trial of Chicago 7. In
Oh, I forgot this was
1969,
nominated.
7 people were charged by the federal government with conspiracy and more arising from the protests at the 1968 Democratic National Convention in Chicago.
Okay.
Oh, I already
Wait,
feel
what
like
was that
this
one?
is
What was the name of that
gonna be
one?
hard.
The Trial of Chicago 7.
Saw that.
See, it's hard because I've
I'm saying.
seen
No reaction.
Okay,
John.
so
I've seen a couple of them, then I haven't seen others, so I feel like I'm
I was gonna do
Divided.
like we should do
Yeah.
like win place show, but there's no second place for this kind of
I have,
situation.
I have a proposal.
Yeah,
I say we write our predictions on here,
leave them on the set.
fold them up, not
Don't
to show
say
each
anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I want to know.
I kind of want to know too.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's
It's
just say it
interesting
outside.
for the show.
I'll tell you. Can I go first?
Yes.
yeah.
I'll tell you what I think, what I want to win, and what I think will probably win.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
What I want to win is The Father. And
Did you
what
see it?
No, but based off of what I've heard, I think it's great. I imagine it's a great movie. Is what I'll
Okay.
say.
Okay.
And then what I think will probably win is Sound of Metal.
Okay. So why?
Well, I think. Why do I think Sound of Metal's gonna win?
Yes. Well, why do you like The Father, and why do you think Sound of Metal will
I like
win?
The Father, and it's purely personal.
Okay.
It's because my grandmother had Alzheimer's, and it sounds like it's a similar idea. I don't. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I haven't seen it, but
Okay.
And I think that a lot of people can connect with that.
Kind of
Okay.
sounded like in the description. It kind of reminded me of Birdman. I never saw Birdman, but I know it's about the guy who's like he used to be a superhero and he's kind of losing it, and his daughter is like
Yeah, I don't think it's anything like that, but
kind of reminded me of
Well,
it.
from
I
the
think-
description, I'm with you. On
I
that.
think a lot of people. Well, one, I'll say this. I think Alzheimer's is kind of a big question mark medically
Yeah.
in the world right now.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are like wanting to know more, and I think a lot of people also are having family members that are developing it and are kind of onsetting it. And
Yeah.
I think that anybody knows somebody who deals with that, or even knows somebody who is dealing with a family member who has that.
Yeah.
Has Alzheimer's. You
Yeah.
know?
It's a horrible disease.
And-
kind of
it's
makes me
awful.
wonder, like, if this. I mean, obviously, we haven't seen it, but
Yeah.
like, if it's going to be a artistic representation or a realistic representation?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. I'm eager to watch it. I will watch it.
Yeah, me too.
Before,
For sure.
before
Me too.
This
It's
weekend.
definitely
you
going to be
think-
a heavy one.
You think Sound of Metal is going to win? Why?
Yeah, I think because I think also like George,
Sounded interesting.
No, it
like the deaf community
I
is
think the deaf community-
unrepresented.
I think it's unrepresented, and I think they're kind of on the move right now. I think it is becoming more and more, kind of in the news and in the public eye. And so I think people are seeing this, and I think it's a big win for that community. And I think there's a lot there that people don't realize.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary that has nothing to do with this, but it was called My Beautiful Stutter.
Oh,
And it's about people who stutter, and that documentary just in itself was so eye opening for me because it's I as you can imagine it's about stuttering, but it was something it made me see stuttering in a light that I've never seen before. So I imagine Sound of Metal is similar in the sense that people who don't have any has never had any hearing deficits or has never had to deal with that are probably getting a whole new outlook on what that community goes through and what that community deals with. But anyway, that's my analysis.
Interesting.
It's hard
Interesting
for
take.
Think it's weak?
No,
Is it weak?
I think I'm with
Simple?
you in like things that are in the
Is
spotlight.
it just those two the whole movie?
in the father.
Yeah.
I
have
don't
no
know. I
idea.
don't think so. I think in the trailer they have other characters.
But if I
Hard to
know
say.
Hollywood, it'll probably be something I'm not.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Mank.
no, I don't think so.
And this is my hot take because Hollywood loves Hollywood.
Yeah.
I do.
That's true, but it's
They
not.
love
It's
it.
not
Are
edgy.
you
Like
kidding me?
nothing about it
Citizen Kane,
risks.
They got a risk one last year, right? Parasite won. We talked about this, didn't we?
Right, yeah.
Parasite won. It was like the big,
Like it's not
pushing
artistic
forward
enough.
for-
I don't think. Like for the Oscars, it's just kind of a straightforward approach
Well,
to
then
like
in that case, I'm going to
movie.
say Judas and the Black Messiah.
Because it's more artistic. I could see that.
Well, yes, but because it's more hot button.
Expand.
Oh, okay.
We had
challenge on the field.
last summer. We had the whole Black Lives Matter, situations, the death of George Floyd, all of that happening. I think it's,
I think it's more poignant.
I
More
think so.
relevant.
More
Yes,
relevant, yeah.
more
I
relevant.
get to it.
In the public eye. It's fresh.
It's so hard because
Controversial.
the Oscars are decided by a committee of people, like all
Yeah.
these shows are, right?
Yep.
So it's like it's
Who
not like
knows?
it's publicly polled,
Right.
So that's kind of the.
But
hard
I think, like how we talked about the Golden Globes,
You're
they'll
correct.
pick an answer that's like
No, I agree with you.
kind
I'm
of.
just, I like
Virtue signaling.
a little bit.
Yeah, because we talked about that too.
Oh.
Sometimes they don't like. It's not necessarily that. Like
The
we
best
talked about
movie.
how. No, not even that. It's the crew of people that are deciding is not diverse, and like behind
Right.
the scenes, nothing about it is diverse. However, they try to virtue
on
signal
like they
and
are.
say like we are promoting diversity by
Yes.
Isn't that ironic? Like that nobody in these committees is going like, we can't understand. Like we literally can't because of who we are and like how we grew up, and yet we're going to try anyway.
Yeah.
We're not even going to like bring people of color into the realm of where we
Right.
are. We're
Right.
just going to try and almost make our best guess based off what we know. That is so crazy to me.
Goofy.
Yeah.
I did hear that was a really good movie. Noah saw that
Judas
this
and Black
past
Messiah.
week in a movie theater. So
Wow.
Oh wow,
I
The
know.
world is healing.
so exciting.
What do you think, Cara or Olivia? Who's got an answer? Cara?
Yeah, I have my list right here. I feel like it's so hard because we watched Trial of the Chicago 7 and it was so good.
So
good.
good. Yeah.
But
So good.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen. I've only seen that and Nomadland
I don't think it'll win.
on this.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I want again. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, if you're thinking in the realm of like, I think the Oscars have two modes. It's like socially charged justice movies and super artsy, and I don't think the Trial of the 7 fit into either one of those.
Well, if I'm gonna go more,
I mean,
into
it promoted
artsy,
social justice.
yeah, but it's almost like a rehashing of something that happened so long ago. It's almost like a retelling.
It was kind of, I mean, actually,
see-
it's kind of like
Relevant.
safe too.
Like,
A little bit.
like it's kind of like the what do they call it, the white savior complex
Movie. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well,
That is true.
I'm gonna go. Even though I didn't see it, I feel like from the trailer, it's very, very artsy. I'm gonna say Minari.
Interesting.
So
think
good.
it could.
From what I saw, I didn't get to finish it. I heard the ending was kind of like, you know how A24 movies, you get to the end, you're kind of like,
Let down.
oh, okay. Like that's how it ends, where you're like, you think it's building to something major and then it just kind of ends.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you didn't see the end of Minari?
I woke up at the end
Oh, she
Okay.
saw the beginning
and the end.
And fell asleep during
And
the
I
movie.
saw my friends' reactions to the end and they're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Minari.
I want to rewatch it.
I feel like Nomadland was really good, but I feel like it's not gonna win.
Okay, we're basing this
Nomadland
off
was
of
very
the
good.
descriptions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen it. We're not going to act like we haven't seen it.
I'm gonna say Minari.
Olivia, you're up.
Okay, so I haven't seen. I saw. Let me say what I saw. I saw Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, and The Trial of Chicago 7.
I love it.
But
Cool.
I really want to watch. I feel like The Father is a good contender. I feel like, I don't know, all of the movies across the board I could see except for Mank.
I feel like I would love Mank.
Oh God, it looks. I
Why?
heard it was very, very boring.
You get to choose one.
Oh,
And I also really think Sound of Metal could win.
The father.
Oh wait, no, you said Sound of Metal
No, I'm choosing the father
to win.
to win. Yeah. I think that.
I think you changed your answer.
Well,
don't know.
no,
I could
said,
see
like,
any of these
I-
winning.
You said you wanted the father to win, but
Oh, you're right. Well, my choice is the father.
okay.
What I will say in case it does win,
Mm-hmm.
I really think Sound of Metal will win.
all right.
But I'm not choosing
back
it.
over here.
Okay.
In case it does win, I think it'll win.
I don't know. I really. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I
No,
know.
that's
I
great.
want the father to win. I do.
Kara, you said what?
Minari.
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 And sorry, I completely cut you off, Olivia. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I feel like Minari could win. I also
Nope.
feel like
You
Judas
get
and the
to
Black
choose one.
Messiah could win. But I think based off of how the Golden Globes went.
Oh my gosh.
Which
Sorry,
who
It's
won
It's like
Best
we're
Picture
asking
for
you
that?
to choose your favorite child.
Yeah,
here.
you're right. You are.
First of all, how
won
dare you?
Best
And second of all, you are.
Picture in Golden Globes.
Oh my gosh.
So
I
I'm
love
trying to make
this
an educated
segment
guess.
because none of us know what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, no,
and
that's
we're
usually
just,
how it works.
Yeah, the
So-
intention of
That's
this was
usually
to
how this
watch
show
all of
goes.
them.
So if you think
I
about
know.
it, normally
Rip.
Best Picture wins like
Everything.
Best Screenplay, Best this.
For me,
and
la-
on here, a lot of things on the Best Picture list, like Best Cinematography, it's only Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Nomadland, and Trial of Chicago 7
well, what about
on that
best
list.
best
Whoa.
screenplay?
Best Screenplay.
The Father's on there, I think.
Oh yeah.
Is Judas and the Black Messiah, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and Trial of Chicago.
Okay,
7.
what I need you to do is take logic out of it and
Okay.
choose with your heart.
Okay, with my heart. Well, it's hard because I haven't seen it, but I think Sound of Metal could win.
Because also you're kind of
Olivia's
acting
going
like
It
with
there's
Sound
looks
of
money on
Metal.
it.
very good. Well, there could be money on it. I don't
we
know.
putting money
I'm
in?
just
Is that what
saying
I'm
if we
saying?
want to put money on it.
Whoa.
I don't know.
I don't know if we can
I don't
gamble
know.
like this so
I feel
blatantly
like
on
Sure we can.
for me last year it was
A gentleman's wager, right?
All right.
for me last year. Wait, let me give it explanation. For me last year, it was obvious that Parasite was going to win because it was so good. I haven't seen all these movies, so I can't compare them equally.
I'd like to produce a show for you.
Okay.
I want you to talk about movies. I think you could have
Really?
You-
John?
You talk about it with such passion.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I don't know that I love something as much as you love movies.
But then
Really?
you'd have to sit down and watch all these movies, which you
Yeah.
had. Didn't you have
Or
a
it
class
could
for
be
that?
like this whole
And you're
segment,
Like, yeah, I have to
but-
watch these movies.
Yes.
Like, just don't know what you're talking about the whole time?
Yeah, just
for
like
an hour.
my assumptions on what it could be.
Let's
You're
do
like,
it.
well, this has a picture of a dog on it.
I don't
so
think the
it's
Father's going to
probably
win, if I'm going to be
good. You
honest.
said Sound of Metal. I wrote
Okay,
it
why?
down.
Yeah. I don't
Don't
know. I feel like
trash
Minari
my
could
guess.
win.
Don't
All of
trash
them
my
could
guess.
win. All of them could win.
You can't.
Trial of
win.
Chicago 7 could also win.
As a
I don't
side
know,
note-
man.
As a side note, you can't go. The father's not gonna win because I chose the father. Okay.
Oh, you did.
Everyone,
I did.
Oh.
your eyes to the lion board, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ryan said Judas and the Black Messiah.
I
you
said
know,
Judas. John said Father. We all picked different ones. Kara said
don't
Minari,
know.
and
Yeah.
Olivia said
Okay.
Sound of Metal.
You know, I've heard
winner-
other people's opinions,
Go ahead.
specifically Aaron Corbet. He thinks that
Yes.
promising promising young woman could win.
From
but
what you
I
guys
don't
told me about it,
know.
I feel like that's a safe choice. Like safe as in a bad way.
How do you figure? That's not
As
what
in-
safe means.
Well,
Like safe for them to pick it because it's
yes.
like
Yes.
talking about
good for women.
Yeah.
Or what?
And just because it's like
he's
the
grilling
only,
you
isn't
right
it like
now.
the only like horror genre in there.
Well, the horror
Kind of.
movies never win awards. That would make it an unsafe choice.
I thought Promising
make it
Young
a
Woman could
ballsy-
have been better.
Risky choice.
The risky choice.
Let's put $5 on it.
No, I don't want to.
Let's
I don't
do-
feel confident in my
let's put a
decision. I haven't even
dollar
watched
on
all
it.
of them.
We'll get our money back if we all
No,
lose.
let's do this.
Let's put $1 on it.
No.
Well, why don't we all put in $5?
Yeah.
No.
And it's $20.
I'll do it.
I don't have $5.
Let's put
If you win.
let's put $3 a pack of LaCroix down for it.
All right, easy.
$3.
I don't like that. Fine.
Pack of LaCroix of your choice. Let's just make it that.
Really?
If you guess it, it's a pack of LaCroix, and I'll buy it.
Wait, does everybody buy? Yeah, how does that work?
So whoever wins gets 3 packs of LaCroix.
Can we just do money?
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
So we each
No, stop.
No, we each bring
I don't like LaCroix enough.
Wait,
we
no,
each bring
wait.
a pack of LaCroix next week.
Okay, deal.
Great.
Great.
Bum, bum, bum,
And that was us signing the deal.
So we're all just for the clarification, we're all bringing
So
our
when-
favorite pack of LaCroix.
when
and whoever
Judas and the
wins
Black
gets
Messiah-
all 4 packs.
So
Yeah.
it's 4 packs.
Great.
No, it's 3 packs.
Why not
no,
just
but
put in
you
$3?
are winning. You're wagering your 1 against 3.
That's enough.
Whoever
Get
wins.
that logic out of here.
Why not just put in $3?
No, no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
Yeah,
gonna-
if you want to
I'm
make
not-
it lame.
I'm telling you right now, if I win, someone else is gonna get all those LaCroix because I don't.
I'll
drink
take
LaCroix.
dibs.
Okay, you
Steps.
are
Okay, cash.
canceled. Yeah, we'll take cash.
$5 Venmo from each of us.
Boo.
I have cash right now.
Doesn't matter. Anyways, those are our guesses. And if you're watching, please make a guess and come back next week to see if you were correct.
Yeah.
Maybe you were.
Maybe you were. Maybe,
Maybe
you weren't.
you sat through that whole conversation. I
And
don't
if
know.
you guess it correctly, comment below, and we'll send you one of these WTP stickers.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I'm
Yeah.
serious.
Jake, we're talking to you.
Jake.
Jake, Kat, David, we have a lot of, and I found out a friend of mine watches every week. Her name's Brinley, so she'll hear this.
Aw, hi, Brinley.
thanks.
So
Okay, we're going to talk about this week. I don't know if we really discovered anything in the week's time, but we're going to talk about our Enneagrams. I
how
think
much
it's
time
kind
do
of
we have
stayed
left
the same.
Before we do this,
We're way over time.
Cool.
what time are we at?
106.
Wait, Ryan, what
so
time?
Literally, let's make speaking into existence. Next week we are going to take the test, and we are going to talk about Enneagrams next week, as well as the results of our guesses.
Yes.
for
It's
Kind of fun. It's like
picture.
a thing we always say at the end
I'm
of the show,
telling
like,
you.
Oh, maybe
that,
next week.
So tomorrow
will
tomorrow
do it.
being Wednesday,
Yeah.
even though this
Whoa,
comes out,
no.
I have to go to Bath and Body Works at Grossman Center anyways
Yeah.
to find a candle.
'Kay.
I will go to Barnes and Noble and get the Enneagram book.
Yay!
That's it.
And
We're
we'll
Because I've
doing
been
it.
talk about
wanting
We're
it.
it.
doing it. We're
so.
doing it. Next
Yay.
week, Enneagram. If you want to tune in, we'll talk. Maybe we'll talk about all the numbers.
On the episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can maybe identify with the number next week.
I'll
on our
I'll
episode.
highlight like this certain like
Wow.
Love it. All right, Ryan. Oh wait, we gotta do TikToks.
Oh, we got some TikTok.
What's our? Where's our intro music?
You know what is Oscar worthy?
TikToks.
TikToks are
Ryan's
Oscar
over
worthy.
aggressive ones. All right, here. Can you lower the volume just slightly, just to normal? Thank you.
Right.
Because we always get copyrighted on this.
Every single time.
And we're making
I
lots of
saw
money,
this.
so-
I saw this filter the
Well,
other day.
let's just talk right
So
over
cool.
it, right?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a
This guy's
guy and he's dancing with a
Stop.
copy of
With a
himself, like
silhouette.
chalk, like
Oh.
take on me.
Is that a filter?
It's a new
Yes.
filter called like Twin Me or something. Twinny.
Oh, that looks cool. I like
wow. Yeah, that's.
that. That is really sweet.
He's shuffling.
that
He's
cool?
shuffling.
Wow, he's such a
Whoa,
good
whoa,
dancer.
hey,
Wow,
hey,
talking
hey.
through the TikTok.
Hey, nice.
That was good.
That's
I like
pretty
that one. You
cool.
always
I like
pull
that
good
filter.
dancing ones.
Thank you.
I love the
That's
dancing
pretty
ones.
Cool.
Cool.
That's
All right,
pretty
here we
cute.
go.
Okay,
What
I
does it
actually
say?
love
Do it
this
again.
one. Yeah, do it again because apparently he did a video and you couldn't see what he did, so he
Do
did
it
a
again,
second
but
time.
put the comment somewhere else. Oh, he has like a big thing of soap and it's like a cloud. Oh, he's
good
in Papa
giant.
John's.
Oh no.
Oh! He put the cloud soap up to like the air
The air
filter.
filter.
or whatever.
And
Sucked it out really quick.
Isn't that funny?
I don't know what I expected with that music.
I don't know, but it was like
Dun,
Okay,
exciting.
I'm loving where this last one is going.
Wow.
It's a wind
This one's
outside of
my
a
favorite
house.
one.
Yeah, boy,
window.
Toby Toad is posting this video.
Oh, this classic.
Okay, there's Fruit Loops and milk.
It's a dollhouse.
Oh my god, it's Tiny Little Frog.
No, this
Mini
is
brands. It's mini brands. Oh my
it's a frog
gosh.
sitting at a little dollhouse table with fruit. Oh, is that dragon fruit? Is it supposed to be
Yes,
dragon fruit?
yes.
I
Oh my
love
God.
And a newspaper.
that.
Isn't that cute? I died.
Oh,
Huge
little
fan.
toad.
Have you guys
Love
seen the
that
meme of like
frog.
the Josh battle? Have you heard of this?
What?
There's this meme that's just a picture of a frog, and the caption is like, attention everyone, like the Josh war, the war between Josh and Josh has begun. And then now like nobody understands it, but like everyone's like jumping into the memes like, oh, it's like Josh when Josh fights Josh or something. Like there's all these memes.
I can't get.
Okay,
I can't keep up with all
Thank
these
you,
trends.
All right.
No, it's funny.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Really funny.
Yeah, no, sorry guys.
I'm being serious.
I'll keep
These
my mouth
guys are
shut next time.
Oh gosh. Ryan, play us out. You talented guy.
Thank you.
That was nice.
I forgot to switch it from harp.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I miss it.
My old friend.
I can't get enough of it. I'm all
Well,
up in it.
from all of us here at WTP.
How dare you? How dare you?
What the meta?
Oh my gosh.
I need
more
just
jarring
that
listening
on
to
a
it,
button.
not watching it.
Gosh.
Really. Make somebody laugh today. We'll see you next week
Goodbye.
on What the Podcast.
Podcast.